wouldn't take me long to count up the number of reasons why I love St. Augustine, Florida. For starters, it's only about 165 miles away, roughly the same distance as Macon, Georgia. Yeah, just about the same. Beyond that, there's the history, just like Savannah. It's quiet, picturesque, and friendly, just like Savannah. And in the few years that I've been visiting on a fairly regular basis, I've watched their food scene bubble up from a couple of fine dining spots and some tourist dives to a vibrant food scene that is really bursting at the seams. It's gotten to the point around here where there's so much good food that it's almost impossible to try all of it in a weekend. So I make a few trips a year. One of the spots here in St. Augustine that's carved out a solid name for itself sits on the bay, a pub that specializes in seafood. Yep, you heard right. It's called Meehan's, and Chris Baldwin is the executive chef.
Menu style stuff, I try to keep it a little more simple. Downtown, especially with a lot of tourists, they don't like to go too crazy with off the wall and out of the box type dishes.
Meehan's is one of the more popular spots here in Old Town St. Augustine, and for good reason. You've got views, you've got a courtyard in the back, and you've got a warm and inviting bar scene. Upstairs is Johnny's Oyster Bar, which might be the most popular space in the building because of these views and the oyster program here at Meehan's, which Chef Chris is incredibly proud of.
The oyster Meehan, which is like a citrus compound butter and Parmesan cheese and garlic. And then the oyster Johnny, which is like a shrimp and mushroom stuffing style topping baked on the oyster. It's more of like a Creole, like New Orleans style oyster.
In season, November, December, it's not uncommon to go through 15 or 16,000 oysters a month.
Typically, my house oyster, which would be, considered your more local, whatever, but it's not typically local, from Virginia or Texas, Louisiana. And then in season, in December, I'll get in oysters from the West Coast, Washington, Seattle, California, or in Canada, Prince Edward Island, and around that area, which are a little more elegant and they have a lot more flavor to them. It's just the clientele here isn't big on that throughout the year.
The buffalo shrimp are great. These crab cakes were addictive. Every time I told myself I was done after one more bite, I'd find myself sneaking back in for another. So good. As is this scene, which is why you'll find Chris doing some off-the-menu items at this year's St. Augustine Food and Wine Festival beginning May the 7th. Like any other chef, he welcomes the opportunity to go off script a little bit.
But when I run specials or do off-site events like we'll be doing the Food and Wine Festival, I do a little bit different, a little bit more upscale, elegant stuff.
Don't worry, there will be some of these, and you will eat it and like it.